Oh man, yep, I messed up. My little saw pinched right there, lifted up and my machine teetered and it bounced on this thing, and what looks like just a little bounce from the machine. Dang it. I've had this saw for years. This is a super exciting day, friends. We've gotten the go ahead to bring the dozer in. First thing I want to do, it's a big dozer, so before it arrives next week, what I want to do is go ahead and finish getting these trees out and make a good driveway entrance so we can get that machine down in here and really cut this road in. Anywhere I cast this, see, like this top level of stuff is junk. We're gonna get rid of it. Get it out of here. Yeah, that's some pretty good dirt now. Now I'm gonna get myself level. I'm gonna pull this in here. I'm just gonna pull it back to myself for right now. Mix all that good clay into the not so good of stuff. We'll cap it all with good clay before it's over with. It's gonna take a lot of dirt to build this back up, believe it or not. Oh. He about come back on me, folks. Woo, you talk about some good firewood. Those little 8 and 12-inch blocks, they're light enough for just about anybody to handle. They're easy to split. Somebody will want that. There she goes. Oh, I was gonna try to catch it in there. I was too slow. Too slow. Come on, big boy. Let's cut that joker up. My God. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. We've got a good transition started here. Right here is our pipe. Therefore, what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to be able to come off the road like this onto the driveway. All that back and forth, while a track machine is not the best for compaction, as long as you're not doing more than 1 inch or 2 lifts at a time, it'll do the job. And it's the start of another beautiful day, friends. We're just getting back from the weekend, and we had Saturday and Sunday all day long, just slow soaking rain, non-stop almost. So you can imagine what it's done to this road. It absolutely soaked it, but luckily last night it froze. So I can see exactly how deep the water soaked in. So all I gotta do is stick my teeth in here, roll, and watch that crust right there. So right here, you can see it about 1 inch thick. Now I can feel it, it's rock hard. In these mountains, it's really important that you know how to work with the weather, especially in the winter. This is my last pass on this driveway project with the excavator doing this. And even these sides, I'm breaking the high side up. That's mostly garbage. See? But the main goal, since it's going to get up in the mid-50s, is to simply go along and break that crust up. Just like that. And get some air to it. Water can actually evaporate out of frozen ground. Frozen, that's how your food gets freezer burnt. It's from moisture evaporating out of your food while it's in the freezer. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all can argue it out in the comments. But to my knowledge, that's how it works. So I'm gonna go all the way down this road right now and do this same process the whole way. And by then the dozer should be here and we can check back in. We're moving along really nicely. You can see that we've made it a pretty long way. What I'm having to do is on the left side of my bucket right there, roughly right there, that left tooth, that's only virgin ground. Everything over here is no good. And what I'm having to do is kind of estimate about 12, 15 feet wide and pull this top layer of junk down. You can see it's just that stuff that's just full of roots. That's absolutely no good. So we gotta get rid of it. And what I do is I'm using this line of trees over to the right to kind of give me where I want to be my minimum distance that I get rid of this stuff so I don't accidentally drive the truck on it and turn over later. And I'm gonna have to cut into this bank over here to push dirt down to toward the beginning of the driveway in order to build it up. What's up, buddy? You know, another day at the office, man.
That's awesome.
Bringing me a present?
Brand new, look at her.
Almost brand new D4. Yeah, I think it's going to work just fine. Just going to start crawling up on this bank here. So what I want to do is start cutting this bank. See how this little D4 does. I'm just going to smooth this bank out for now. Now I'm on a 43% slope to the left. And I'm just wanting to knock these banks down. I don't need to do a whole lot of cutting. I've got my blade angled to the right because I want to push a little bit of dirt up the hill so we don't have that overhang of that root mat to cause worse erosion than needed. I'll probably make a couple of runs at this. I want this bank to be completely straight because they want it to look like it's a meandering road through the forest. So I'm going to try to put some kind of gradual waves into it. Get y'all caught up here. had my camera mounted up here and the receiver for my microphone fell off, and I was like, man, that's an expensive microphone. The curse strikes again. But look at this. Holy Moses. I can't believe that. Maybe the curse is turning around, folks. And I've used a D3 to cut a road. And for me and my purposes, if I was going to buy something, it'd definitely be a D3. It's got a 10-foot blade. This machine has a 12-foot blade, and it is borderline for weight and power. This thing is perfect, but for the size of the blade, it's almost too big for me. This machine with a 10-foot blade, that'd be the trick, I think. We've about got this road ready for some gravel, but we've got to build a truck turnaround. Otherwise, I'm going to be pulling all the way in here and backing up for about 3/4 of a mile to get turned around. And I think right here is a good spot. I'm going to strip us off an area, pull all that stuff off. We'll shuttle that junk off with the skid steer, and then tomorrow I'll bring the dump truck up. Hopefully I can get it in here to load it and move dirt back out to the beginning. Hopefully. Things are moving right along, folks. I got everything stripped off. Most of it's already been shuttled off with the skid steer. I went ahead and pulled this bank out a little bit because there's nothing but rock and a little bit of dirt mixed in. That's going to actually make some pretty good fill material anywhere that I have soft spots. I also benched myself into the bank here. I just sat right there and reached up and pulled in a flat spot. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the machine up on the hill. That way it's ready to load the truck first thing in the morning. Let me say thank you so much for joining me on this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, ding the bell, and we'll see you on the next episode where we start loading this big pile of dirt out, haul it down to the beginning of the driveway, and maybe even truck in a load of gravel or two. We love you guys. See you next time.